Okay, hello, welcome back to another episode of the Complete Solo Run here in Toontown Rewritten. Uh, yeah. Okay, what do we have to do? Number crunchers, cash bots, cogs. Okay. Do we have gags? Let's get some more gags. Okay. So, today, instead of talking about, stuff that's done with Toontown, like I normally do, I'm gonna try to see how long I can go about Toontown, specifically being the difficulty aspect, mainly involving Ubers. Okay. Oops. Yeah. I'm good skin, I promise. Okay. So, firstly, why does anyone become an Uber? Well, essentially, they do it because they want more challenge in the game. Because, let's be honest, this game is incredibly easy. I mean, I've had very little issues in soloing this game so far. And so far, this is all stuff that you're expected to do with like 4 people. Well, the buildings and whatnot. The buildings, the factories. However, those are more built towards a lower level toon. Whereas, I've kind of got my gags a little higher level, therefore, yes, I should probably be able to do the other tasks um, by myself. Do a factory, buildings, and whatnot. Yes, so, okay. Now, will there be a point where I'm gonna have issues? Because I can only go so far in this track. It's not like I can overpower myself to, like, level 20 gags when people have like level 7 at that point. I will hit a max. And how hard will that game be at the max? That's the wall I could probably run into. But, I mean, we'll see. I don't think I'll have that much problems with the level... Why has my input stopped? There we go, okay. That was weird. Let's make sure there's no cache bot or number crunch innovations before I ramble on. Okay, there's not. Okay. But at this game's core, it is incredibly easy. I'm especially because of how overpowered sound is. When everybody's using sound. Oh, well, if that number cruncher isn't dead, I'll join that battle. Looks like it's dead though. No, it's not. I'm gonna. Hi guys. Oh. Well. This is why I don't really want to be in a busy district. Because of course they're going to be fighting number crunchers as well, but oh well. Bye dog, whatever. So, what I don't really understand about Ubers is, first, why people do it. Because it's not really a challenge to be an Uber. If you're not going with people of your same laugh and gags, you'll probably just get carried through the VP. And that's the only boss you can do as an Uber. Because, I mean, okay. It's not the easiest thing to do to try to focus on this game and talk about Ubers, but, oh. Yeah. Because, your typical Uber will probably have max throw, max squirt, and maxed sound. Some people go with the 4-gag Uber, have maxed lure as well. At that point, I mean, you've essentially it's essentially the exact same experience as doing it with a max toon. Because that's the only gags anybody uses is throw, squirt, laugh, throw a squirt, lure, and Santa. Play this game for, I promise. Um, ooh. Make sure that other number cruncher doesn't fly away. So in score, it's not really that much of a challenge. The only real challenge is that, if your lure misses or your sound misses, you could probably go sad. Cool. Does that make the game any harder? I mean, I wouldn't say it's harder. I would say difficulty, in a sense, is not RNG based. Something isn't hard because it's less likely. If you know what you're doing, well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Where's the number cruncher? There he is. Like, I say something's not skill-based, you can't really give it a difficulty rating. Like, if I said, flip a coin 3 times and call it, like, well, yeah, I've got a 1 in 8 chance. Is that hard? No. Is it... Are you going to do that? Very likely? No. But is it hard? Granted, that's semantics. That's a whole nother argument, but whatever. Now, granted, isn't that what I'm doing? Aren't I doing the exact same thing here? I mean, to a degree. To a degree, we'll see. Granted, I don't expect the CFO or the CEO to be any harder than soloing it with a non-solo specific tune. Because if I can consistently learn how to do the VP, I consistently learn the patterns, I don't expect that will be any harder than doing a normal solo run where I just spam rewards. Because that's all anyone does when they solo this game. Or do a solo on those bosses. I shouldn't say solo the game because I'm soloing the game. But yeah. Now we'll see. The argument I would make for my run here be more skill than luck. Granted, luck's always a factor in this game. But a little bit of bad luck will not end my run. However, I need to understand the patterns, learn how to efficiently kill the cogs, learn, the levels that the VP will spit out. I need to learn basically a pattern that I can do. And there's a number cruncher. And I can repeat and make as consistent as possible. Whereas with an Uber, I mean, it's just, the pattern is spam sound. That's the pattern. Spam sound, maybe lure once it gets the Skelecog around. If that even, I mean, it's not that much of a challenge. Can you go sad from it? Absolutely. Because let's say you get a row of 12, or you get a row of 11s, and they're all minglers, and then they do a paradigm shift against you. All of them. You're dead. There's no way to survive that. Because paradigm shift, that's going to do 24 damage to the entire group. That's 96 damage, and your entire group's hurting. Whew. So, what should the TTR team do to make this game harder? Well, I mean, obviously you can make a hard boss. Obviously you can make high level cogs. Okay, I think I've said this before. Get cogs to level 50. If you can't one-shot cogs, the game is much, much harder. Because here's the thing, cogs can't one-shot you, so why can you one-shot cogs? Like, even if all the cogs team up against you, they can't one-shot you. Whereas here, they absolutely can. Or, well, you absolutely one-shot a 12. You can one-shot a 12 with 2 tunes. I mean, 2 birthday cakes and it's dead. I mean... Yeah. Now, and also, cogs can't heal each other, whereas you can heal cogs. Or, whereas you can heal cogs, yes. Whereas you can heal yourself and your teammates. Now, part of that has to do with the fact that this game is more horde-based. Of course, you're going to have to endure them and be able to heal in some way, shape, or form. Whilst tune-up in itself is kind of overpowered with how much it does, it in itself kind of would be more balanced if the cogs could one-shot you, essentially. Or actually, you couldn't get one-shotted... Or, sorry, you couldn't one-shot every level cog. I mean, I think that'd be great, having 4 level 50s against you. Let's say the max is still 24. They can still only do 24 points of damage to you per cog. But let's say that's a lot more accurate. Or, well, actually, let's do this. Let's say 36. Let's raise it to 36. Okay. So this way, if you sound, you're pretty much dead. How about 36 for group attacks and 48 for a singular attack? Okay. Yeah, let's say that. So, now, the strategy isn't, well, let's just sound our way through it. Oops. Pencil pushing here. It's more of, okay, how do we make it to where we can kill, or, you can't really kill the cog in one hit, can you? To where you can injure a cog as much as possible, whilst still making sure that you have people to heal people that are being hit. It becomes a much more strategy-intensive game. Granted, the strategy is spam, lure, and throw, and tune-up, but there's more strategy involved. It's, okay, do we have enough tune-up to where if we go for one cog at a time, that we will survive? Also, do you want to go for one cog at a time? Because at some point, the cogs are going to wake up. I forget how much it is on Hypnagogus. I think it's either 4 or 5. How many number crunchers do I have? One more number cruncher, okay. I forget if it's 4 or 5, but here's the thing, you're not gonna kill. Or I guess I should say defeat, because you can't say kill in this, can you? Oh, you can say kill, wow. Okay. I don't want to say kill in this game. But yeah. You can't really kill... What is 51 times 52? Let's just say it has that much health. 51 times 52. 2,652 health. You're not going to kill one of those cogs, within the time frame of a Hypnagoggles. A presentation? Sure. Presentation, yeah, that might break it, actually. Because what you do is you'd presentation a cog, or you presentation the row 4. You would just all beat up on one cog. You would then lure him and everybody else tunes, or passes. You would then hit him again with another set. You'd hit him again, and you just keep repeating that pattern until you've... Well, I mean, everybody has 3 birthday cakes, and 3 squirts. So basically, you could probably get... 400, 600 on what the combination bonus is. Let's just say it's 50 points. So 650 times 3. 1950. So you couldn't even kill level 50 with 12 birthday cakes. All with knockback bonuses. So actually, I mean, you could probably get rid of the first cog easily. Second cog would be more of a challenge. And at that point, it's a 2-on-4 fight where you don't have gags anymore. Okay. Now, granted, piano, you know, piano, TNT. You'd also have to use You'd also have to use that strategy, yeah, where you'd have to lure the cog into a TNT and then drop piano on him and have the other guy tune. That'd also be a strategy you could pull. What I'm trying to say here is that there's more strategies you could work with here, and it would be a much harder game, be a much more fun game. Whereas this is, okay, well, there's a row of 12, so I guess we'll do 3 fogs and a trunk. Yay! Yay! Gameplay. I mean, in a sense, that's all every boss is. It's spam sound. You know. Yeah, it's worth it if you want to use 3 fogs. If there's a 12, 10, 10, 10, or a 12, 7, 2, 6. You're not using 3 fogs in 12, 7, 2, 6. But there's a bit of fluctuation in the spam sound strategy, yes, but not really. Every boss fight is just spam sound. And that's kind of why I believe people to go with soundless tunes, because sound is so overpowered that, well, it just makes sense. You know, logically thinking, hey, let's not have the overpowered gag, therefore make the game harder, but the game's not harder because you have lure. And even if you don't have sound or lure somehow, which someone else is going to. And this goes back to the argument, people don't find people with their same laugh and gags. A soundless tune will probably do a factory of people who have sound. It's just how that works. And because this game is so easy, it creates bad gameplay. Because here's the thing: you should never go to a boss fight to train. You should never see somebody training drop or trap or really any gag. Maybe you side sound. I mean, if you train sound, you're kind of working with the team. But never should anybody be training a gag in a boss fight, okay? Because a boss fight should be as hard as the game gets. And therefore, it should be a struggle to use your best equipment to take out the boss. But the boss is so easy that it's like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? I mean, you're gonna get people who train. It's what's gonna happen. Let's clean up 2 more cache bots, turn this task, and see what's next. Whew. But yeah, definitely level 50s. That's something we need to see in the German boss fight, assuming that they do actually make a German boss fight. Because right now the game is, well, it's not really any different than Toontown Online. It's just going to have field offices. I believe Joey has said that they're going to retool field offices. I can say that word eventually, I promise. They're going to retool it to, I don't know, make them, I don't remember what he actually said, actually, but they're not going to keep the field offices from Toontown Online. They're going to retool them, which I think is a good idea. Granted, it'd make what I'm doing kind of easier if I'm able to get an SOS card that can tune me, for example, or restock my throw. I don't know what the 2-star SOS cards did. I assume that they're not very effective, but lure and tune-up are going to be effective. That's just how the game works. And if they do that, that makes the solo run a lot easier. And I could, if they do that and add rewards to the game, there really wouldn't be that much challenge in soloing the VP. So I'm kind of hoping that they don't, at least until I've attempted the VP a few times to determine if I can do it or not. Because I think mathematically, I should be able to do it. What street am I on? Mathematically, I've gone through it. I've seen a few people do solo VP, taken notes of what cogs come out, and there is a mathematical way that you can destroy all the cogs and be fine, without using rewards, excluding level 7s. Level 7s aren't rewards. I don't know why people treat them as rewards. They're not rewards. Honestly, people should probably use them sparingly, but the game's not hard, so, Ooh, it's actually a street. Okay, or a building, I mean. So I think mathematically it's possible. However, here's the thing. Gags miss. Well, cogs miss as well. Gags miss. Your lure will miss. Your doodle's not infinite. Your doodle cannot just magically heal you to full laugh every single time you're hurt. So you don't have infinite source to laugh. Granted, I still need to train my doodle. I'm not sure how. Because I've never trained my doodle in this game. Because I've never had a tune-up-less tune. I barely even trained tune-up. I mean... I think in the original Toontown, I got to the pixie dust. And that's probably about it. Actually, in the original Toontown, I didn't even have hypno goggles on my main tune. Maybe it wasn't number countries after all, actually. Maybe it's just cash bots in general. Why is my phone gone off? Okay then. That was random. I think it's the first time it's actually happened in an episode. Man. Okay. I'll ignore that. So cash bots in general, eh? Okay. Let's get a task. Refilling gags, do a building. And I hate to say call it an episode, but I think the building's probably gonna take me 15 minutes. And yeah. No, I don't want Sublet HQ. They really want you to spend a lot of time in Sublet HQ, and I don't know why. 24 cash bots. That ties in perfectly, but let's see if there's anything a little more friendly. Nope. Okay, 24 cash bots it is. Okay. Sorry for that. Substitute teacher, what a name. So that's the one thing I do kind of miss, is, about having a tune where I could actually do buildings and whatnot with other people, are just the amazing names that people come up with. Little Lily, Substitute Teacher. I mean, there are some pretty good names out there. Whereas my names are very uncreative. What, you've had Jeff, Christoph, Christopher, Maxine, Professor Layton. Granted, Professor Layton's easily the most unique name there, but, you know. Let's get 5. I forget the thing I used to do here. I think it's 7. Does that work? Okay, that works. Okay, let's do a chaos shop building. You know, I'm gonna try a level 4 cog building. If I see level 4 chaos shop building, I'll try it. Let's just see how much harder that is compared to 3-story. Oh, we shouldn't be in District of Tunes. This is a pretty empty district. Why are there tunes here? Interesting. D.D. McDoodle? What? Okay, let's try it. Granted, I think I'm on the Toontown Central Street, but let's see just how hard a 4-story cog building is gonna be. Let's do it. Let's see how much challenge this game brings. Whew. Okay. Here we go, some actual gameplay. I can actually talk about the game. I say that. This is a level 6. It's pretty... Obviously, you do level 6. A single level 6, it's... You lure them, and you whole fruit pie them. I mean, that's... Or whole cream pie them, I mean. Okay. I was kind of hoping for more, horde, more of a horde of cogs instead of just high level cogs, because really high level cogs aren't that hard to destroy. This is a level 5. We're going backwards. That doesn't kill level 5. That does that? I think I remember saying that does. So let's do that. See, it's been so long since I've done the factory, I don't remember if this kills level 5. Okay, it does. Awesome. I need to mute my phone. This is ridiculous. There we go. So level 7, do I want to use a birthday cake here, or... I'm going to save the birthday cake. I'm taking a bit of damage. Take a bit of damage here. We'll do birthday cake seltzer bottle. I said seltzer bottle, didn't I? Well, whatever. Fire hose, who cares? I killed the cog, that's what matters, okay? Whew. So far, it's not been a tough building. I didn't take any damage, actually. Shows how much attention I've been paying to this run. I genuinely want to be challenged by this. I want to at least have to think of some strategy, rather than... Well... Okay, we got 2 cogs. A level 5 and a level 7? 2 level 5s. Really? I guess big magnet then. I wanted to use the hypno goggles, but they weren't high enough level. Okay. Now I'll need to waste a whole fruit pie, or cream pie, I mean. But I think I've got like 5 of them left, so whatever. Okay. So far this run's gone, too easily. Granted, my lure's hit. That's that's the challenge of this run. Huh. So the base game is incredibly easy. Okay. I feel like I've already known this. Uh. A level 8 money bags. Whoa. What a challenge. My phone's... I don't know. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna throw it over there. We're good. Let's throw it face down. There we go. Okay. Wow. Am I really gonna do a 4-star build without taking damage? I think so. Because I can birthday cake these guys. Okay. My my lure's not even organic, so okay. Granted, I've been lucky that my lure's hit every time. It says low accuracy. I'm not sure what low accuracy means. 70%? Like, how are you gonna say low accuracy when I I I can hit them or lure them with ease? How are you gonna tell me it's low accuracy? I'm not sure, but whatever. I've just taken out a 4-story cog building without taking any damage. Huh. And the thing is, I only killed 9 cogs. Huh. Okay then. Well, I guess that just kind of proves my point that the game's not really that hard. I mean, am I kind of overpowered for my level? Yeah, sure. I'd say so. Well, actually, let's do a comparison here with a random tune I see. The first random tune I see, I will... Not that random tune. The first tune I see, I'll compare their gags to mine. Let's see how they compare. Because people train their gags quite a bit. So I'm actually kind of curious to see. I might actually have weaker gags than an average player in this zone. Because I generally don't train my gags whatsoever. So, for me, this is really overpowered. Normally, at this point, I have whole cream pie, probably the fire hose, maybe my lures at, like, the small magnet and sound swab out there. So, yeah. Having 3 birthday cakes and 7 whole fruit pie. No, it is whole cream pies. Having 7 of these things, okay, is extremely overpowered in my mind. You know, for what, the 5th playground? Is this? No, it's the 4th playground. There's only 6 playgrounds. Yeah. For the 4th playground, having all of these gags is quite overpowered. But I mean, then again, Ubers, which I don't really understand why people do it. I don't really see the appeal of it. I'm not gonna take anything away from Ubers, but I don't really see the appeal of doing it. And I've said this. You can watch Coach C video about Ubers. You can watch a DJYC video about Ubers. They'll tell you the exact same thing, in that there's nothing special about Ubers, because there are people that have entire accounts with just Ubers. So there's nothing special about it, and it's not that much harder. Now, granted, there is a risk of going sad, whereas typically in a VP, there isn't a risk of going sad, unless you're with complete idiots, and even then, you can probably carry them through. Okay, cool. Glad handers, I'd rather not. 25 3, so just 25 cogs. That task is 3 story cog buildings. I think I'd rather the other task. I don't really like these tasks. I'm gonna see if I can get a better one out of someone. I'll have teleport access, so let's not teleport anywhere. How close am I to training? Where's the gag tracks? There we go. Okay. 12, 15, 16. Do I have to ask for 15, 16? No. 12 and teleport access. Okay. Well, let's get a task and call it an episode then. Okay. Hopefully next time I'll actually think of something better to rant about. Ooh, there's a 5-story cash up building here? Wow, okay. You know, I don't think I'd have much success in that building, but I shouldn't have success in a 5-story cash up building by myself. Let's just put that out there, okay? I should not. I might, but I shouldn't. 12 number crunchers. I don't want to be searching up and down the street for number crunchers again. Thank you, though. $15 Cellbots. That's probably what we're gonna go with. You know, it doesn't stack my other task. I think I'll go with 15 Cellbots. Sorry, other tasks. Yeah, screw it. Right? Well, it doesn't stack. Ellen's 24, 15 plus 12. Actually, let's go back to the other task, the 3+ cogs. Just because that stacks better. Ugh. Because I'm at 15 Cellbots. That's a pretty easy task, but... Oh, it's 25. Well, still stacks better. It's 2 less cogs I have to fight, and I have to worry about them being Cellbots. Okay. Ugh. Well. Okay. So we've done a whole... I guess 3 tasks. Yeah. Okay, well, that's been another episode of Complete Solo Run here in Toontown Rewritten. And, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys later.